around at every aspect in the game. The early game, the mid game, the late game. There's never a moment where they are weak or don't have an answer.
Gonna have to see what the option will be, but the Ashe is now locked in. That means we're gonna see a Vayne in the top lane and a Zir in the mid lane, and now the Ashe TK bottom lane. This feels like
in early levels as Xayah and Rakan with those steroids.
And the level 2 is actually coming in at the same time. Mystique's overstayed his welcome. OG getting that early lane control is going to matter so much. Flash has already been forced. Mithy continuing to step forward. Patrick looking to slow him down. Just walking him down on the Ashe. First blood already. It was for a lane that we did not expect to be incredibly dominant early on.
I mean, it's kind of like your strategy about how you're going to walk into the lane phase and play it.
Difficult situation now, to be sure. Luckily for them, no gold has been spent quite yet.
Still very hard to gank a Vayne, especially when she has access to her abilities.
Patrick, the flash out is there. Jessica potentially in trouble. 3 stacks come in. Kadril could be next on the menu. Slowly getting chased down by Alphari here. Good autos going in. And
doesn't have flash. It's now about just changing up your play style pattern. You know, it's no longer, I'll hold it.
Flash forward. Patrick potentially going to be in trouble here. The knockup will connect. Quick kill. Huge showing of confidence. OG, meanwhile, we have to remember, other lanes are happening outside of bot lane, and that Vayne continues to get further and further ahead, but that's not going to matter right now. Kadril getting caught out here, using the ultimate, trying to run for his life. Mystiques can look to buy a bit of time. Ulti comes out. 3-man connects. Jessica. His ulti can't try to block a little bit more damage. Pulling back. Mickey in the midst of everything, he does manage to take down Mithy. That's a lot of damage coming in for the Corki. Patrick now caught out in no man's land. The flash forward. Gatling gunning him down, but cannot find him. Mystiques is going to take down Nukeduck. Excel explode into this game. But Mickey is getting terrifying in that mid lane as we look back at this pro view replay. Eyes on Mystique's huge ultimate from this Rakan player.
Now, what I thought was really curious is the fact that it felt like Mystiques and Jessica weren't initially on the same page as Kadril. It's the fact that Olaf is already running out of that team fight before Rakan and Xayah finally do turn. So still very messy. I like the call from Excel, but if Jessica and Mystiques had been there initially, it would have been that much easier. It didn't matter in the long run. You still got the double kill on Corki. You still
really yet to see OG try to find any kind of crazy plays in the early game. Excel have been dictating the pace, and Mickey is absolutely fearless, shredding that magic resistant MR. He's just going to walk away, though, to respect what they bring to the table in the early game, and Nukeduck may not have respected it, is just barely going to make it out with his life.
It's, yeah, it's table scraps.
Death Realm. Tower's still there, but Alphari's just going to walk away, and that was the thing we were a little bit scared about.
Yes, definitively, this guy is as high priority as I think he should be, but pro players are definitely valuing him, so something's happening in scrims.
And that right there is the ultimate feels bad, is that because of how low the temple cooldown is, the second you miss that Death's Grasp, you just lose. Because you have no way to pull. Lady carry items on the opposite side. Corki now with the rapid fire.
Uh-oh. Oh no!
Oh no, that's an invisible Vayne. He's gonna try to dash his way out. Will he get knocked into the wall or the tower? Mickey trying to survive. Alphari now incredibly terrifying champions to play against.
And I think it makes up for the fact that the Mordekaiser hasn't had the best first 21 minutes of this game, because you do what?
Mickey, dash forward, dash out! Yeah, he's dead. All right, Mickey, that one's gonna be a little bit questionable. Shut down for Origin. A good play on the top side, and
it was just very bizarre.
And now Kadril, though, looking for the flank. Expect is here on the backside as well. Patrick is going to be locked up. This is why you do not pick the Ashe for the Mordekaiser. Here comes the R, locked in the Death Realm, running for his life, but actually is able to slow him. Actually is able to walk away. A lot of damage, huge chunk coming in. A few more autos. Is he going to be able to get him? Death Realm will fade away soon. It'll just be Nukeduck and Expect, but no, the Ashe goes down in the Death Realm. The stats now belong to Expect. Mystiques and Kadril looking for the chase. Kadril now in trouble, though. Nukeduck is going to get knocked up. A lot of immediate damage. The ulti will find the kill. Mystiques coming back as Jeskla now free firing. Feathers fly, but will not connect in the end to find the snare. And for the arena to fight, they know that they have the advantage. 6K and dropping Colt's going to take a miracle steal here. Are they going to move out of the pit? Mordekaiser can just ult him to stop him from contesting the Baron. If he just ults Cold, he cannot contest. They will back away. He does ult Cold. And the teams are going to retreat. Excel will grab the Baron uncontested. Alphari, meanwhile, still pushing on the bottom side. Expect will be the sacrificial Mord to make sure the team can make it out alive.
Wait, look at Mystiques.
Here we go. Auto, auto, auto. Oop, goes gold. Tries to buy time. What else can he do?
Here comes Corki.
Not going to matter too much. Don't think he's going to use it. It's just going to die. Arrow. That was cheeky and unnecessary, Patrick. But here comes Mystiques on the side looking for the Pank. There's no Tahm Kench in sight. They're going for the follow-up. CC Tahm Kench trying to come in, but Patrick, can he get him out? No! The Ignite ticking and taking him down. Excel now looking to break the tier 2 tower. May look for even a little bit more. Kadril stepping forward. Will get stunned up. Will get locked up. But the tower will not find a kill in this exchange. Will not stop anything. Brief pause. Kadril will walk away. A lot of poke, but the feathers are pulled back. Good bit of poke damage back in exchange. Alphari keeping the mid lane pushed out. Has double stopwatch. Death Realm comes out. tries to buy a bit more time, goes golden, can go golden again. Mickey on the way in, tries to get a bit more damage. That's the double stopwatch. Alphari now in trouble. So much damage on the Corki there. Oh, big autos, burning, ticking, that's it. Red buff, the shutdown onto the Vayne. Huge disaster for the side of OG.
And the rest
look at that timer. OG has to be ready and willing to fight a 4v5. Death Realm not available. Could find his hero moment. Back on the flank. Does manage to find it. Big engage coming in, but Kadril already almost dead. Nukeduck gonna try to look to pick someone off. Jessica now in trouble. Has to respect the engage potential. Nukeduck, will he get dueled out here? XL now looking to collapse, but Mickey caught over the wall. Finally, the Valkyrie cooldown is up and available. Expect now pulling back. The arrow connects this time. May see something else. The moving forward for Mystiques. Mickey now pulling back. Retreating to the Baron Pit, needs to make it out of this one. You cannot get away from this Ashe. Vayne coming on the backside as well. Disaster now starting to strike. OG take momentum. No ulti available. Mystiques on the back end of the pit. Expect will shortly be able to get the jungler out of the equation. Alphari will not let it happen. Chasing down Expect right now. There is no hope for the Mordekaiser to get out of this one. All too easy in the 1v1. Expect taken down. Now a true 50-50 if they want to try to take the smite, but they will not get the chance. Kadril will have to walk away, and OG will grab the Baron.
Whole damn arm. It was a single mistake where they have now just ripped the game back from Excel. Origin now back in control. This is a composition that scales wonderfully with the likes of the Vayne and the Azir. We see repeatedly that Mordekaiser cannot deal with this Vayne, and now when she has a Baron buff behind her, this was the win condition that Origin was looking for to seal the deal.
The knockup is there, but this time around, Mithy is ready. And Nukeduck off to the side, stopping two members from entering this fight is the deciding factor, it feels like. Here we also see the turn from Patrick, the single kill that changes the pace of this game.
And just not expecting the Ashe arrow to come out. And again, Mickey doesn't have access to his flash because he burned it bottom to try to kill Alphari.
Waddle away, little Corgi. Yeah, nothing you can do. Mickey, all but dead. Might be able to get some good damage down. The Quest comes out, but will not be enough. QS time, of course, on cooldown this time around. Kadril now in trouble, though. Oh, he's just going to get walked down. The slow is there, but it is not enough. You just instantly throw the ult. Accept your fate.
Okay, how did he see him? Okay.
Ooh,
so
wait.
Runs through that one. He's going to move because he's caught in the side.
But
disaster.
Wait, you swept?
Maybe it was where it was placed in the bush.
All right. We might need to see that from
Kadril's perspective.
Because, you know, sometimes there's those corn. Oh, no, okay. So he does make it away. Just picked up. It looks like guessing the brush.
That was 2 Scryer orbs that just destroyed.
This is what you talked about when it came to the Azir. Was the potential just to cut down this Baron with the Warlock as well. Cold is going to heal up right away for Excel. And it involves Expect ulting Nukeduck and then running away from the Sand Soldiers as fast as he can.
I think Mystiques needs to take his moment right about now.
He's going to try to fish for the engage. Looking forward. He's looking to find Cold. Lockup is there. A lot of immediate damage going down on the Cold. How much can they get here? They take him down, but meanwhile on the bottom side, the Vayne is starting to pressure in. Nukeduck is going to start to push in on the top side. Inhibitor will start to move down to the fight. Jessica flashing forward is a big, aggressive move. Mystiques will give his life for it. Jessica now locked up. Will get the ulti out, but it's going to be too little, too late. Take him down in an instant. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Alphari pushing through, trying to get a bit of damage. Locked out of the fight now, but the Tom Kench is here as well. It's going to be 3 quick inhibitors picked up by OG. They don't even want the 3rd inhibitor. They want to end the game. They found their team fight win. Mystiques had to take the moment, but it will not work out in the end. Mickey getting burned down. OG are simply too strong. They will move up to 4-3, and a good early game for Excel is simply not enough to find a win over this OG lineup.
Excel tried to sprint away with the game. They had their high moments. It looks like maybe they had put it together, that they were able to transfer into the mid-game, but Origin knew that as soon as they got to a certain point, the itemization on the Vayne, the itemization on the Azir, that they were just going to roll them over. A lot of gold particularly got funneled into Nukeduck. I think he was 4-1 on the Azir until those last 2 kills, so I think ending with a 6-1 scoreline. And as soon as it was that point, they just destroyed them.
Confirming the 8-1 Nukeduck scoreline, a fantastic performance from him. Highest gold, it looks like, in the game overall. Just barely beating out young Jessica. And I'm going to say that was not the game that either of these teams were hoping for. Excel so close to finding a win, and OG so close to losing against a team that they were very much expected to beat.
I think it's easy to say, yes, there were a couple of mistakes from both squads, but it felt like, you know, things like Patrick being too far forward and getting caught out by the flank from Rakan are fairly easy fixes. I don't necessarily think you should be super disappointed with this game. I actually just prefer the fact that both teams especially played well in the early game. I was very impressed with Excel. I thought they made some really smart maneuvers. I thought Cold's maneuvers were very smart. He sacrificed a lot of his jungle time to protect and cover his lanes. Good work, guys.